What's going on, guys? It's That Golf Grind here. I'm Michael. If you've seen me on my Instagram or TikTok, this is gonna be my YouTube channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna start to post more consistently on my YouTube channel here, so make sure you subscribe. We're gonna get more in-depth golf content on the course, on the range, short game area, every aspect of the game, in-depth drills, kind of looking into the mind, what I'm thinking about when I'm hitting shots, trying to perfect your golf game all the way around. Today we got a pretty cool video planned for you guys. So we're in my apartment, as you can tell, not on the golf course, but for those days where it's rainy out, winter is unfortunately around the corner for you guys who are living up north in the Northeast or where it gets cold out. So I'm in here in Ohio, so it's gonna start getting cold. So I'm gonna give you guys some tips and drills you can do in your house, in your apartment, without actually hitting a ball that's gonna help you improve your golf game. Getting right into it for our first drill, you're only gonna need a club. All right, what we're talking about here is our backswing and our follow through. So when we swing the golf club, we wanna make sure when we're bringing the club back, however far we're bringing it back, we wanna bring it the same way forward and at the same height, angle, all that same stuff. So you just need a golf club here. Put the golf club on the ground when you're setting up to the ball. Now I've made some videos in the past on my other social medias about this, but a little more in depth here. What we're gonna do is bring our golf club up to our shoulder, kind of like we're, at bat for baseball. And now we have it on our shoulder. Now we're gonna turn like we're taking our backswing with our shoulder. So our shoulder is pointing down. And then we're just extending our arms like this. This is gonna be a really good position to be in at the top of your backswing, kind of feel what it should feel like when you're taking the club back. When we get to this top position here, up to the shoulder, turn, extend, I want you to stay in this position for a few seconds to kind of build that muscle memory. It might feel a little awkward at first because you might not be used to bringing the club back that far, but kind of feeling that little motion there, this position at the top is gonna be really key to help you bring it back enough to get enough power through the downswing and just keep your body in the right positions. So now let's talk about the follow through. So we brought the club back to here for our backswing like this. Now we want to be the same position, but other way through the ball, right? So all we're going to do is kind of do the opposite. Bring the club up to your front shoulder here, pivot like you just hit the ball, and then extend your arms like this for the follow through. So it should be very, very similar position. So we're here for the follow through, here for the backswing, kind of building that symmetry throughout our golf swing to have everything line up and hit the ball straight, because that's what we want to do. For our next little exercise slash drill, all you need is a towel, golf towel, thin towel. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna roll this up to a very kind of thin little line here and then tie a knot at the end. So we have our towel with the knot at the end, and we're gonna grip it just like we're holding a golf club at a dress. So the knot end on the bottom here. And when we're gonna bring the club back, and this is gonna really help us focus on our tempo. So grip it like a golf club, and we wanna take the towel back like we're taking an actual shot. So the thing about the weight on the bottom is if you take the towel back too fast, it's gonna just flop all over the place, right? So it's gonna help with our tempo. We wanna feel that rhythm through our swing. We don't wanna take it back too slow, because then it's just gonna dangle like this. So with our tempo, with our swing, we're in a nice smooth tempo throughout the swing with the towel now. So when we do it with a nice smooth tempo, it'll kind of hit you in the shoulder on the way back and then hit you in the shoulder on the way forward. That's kind of the rhythm and tempo we want to feel. On the way down and through the ball, the towel should be nice and taut when you come down and through. That just helps us maintain that nice tempo. And really, your rhythm is a huge part of your golf swing. When people start missing the ball, hitting it everywhere, they try to, oh, is it my head, is it my hips, and my shoulders, or whatever. A lot of the times it comes down to your tempo. A lot of times you're just whipping it around. A lot of the times you are just swinging so hard through the ball. This is a really, really good drill to help you just get that nice, smooth rhythm coming back and through the ball, right? It's gonna really help you dial in all the timing so you don't have to worry about being super technical through the swing. The next drill we're gonna talk about is keeping our head nice and still throughout our golf swing. So here, all you need is a wall. I know you have them. If you live in a house, you got a wall. So we're gonna set up as if we're taking a shot, and then wherever our head rests against the wall naturally. So we're gonna wanna, I know I have this tapestry here, but we wanna rest our head naturally against the wall. Now, we're gonna bring the club back. We wanna maintain that same pressure that we're having against the wall. This will help us maintain that head position so our head isn't moving around. Now, if you take the club back and you stand up and you're away from the wall, that's a problem. So you wanna feel like when you're bringing the club back, head is maintaining that pressure. And when you're coming through, like this, same pressure here. You aren't moving back, you aren't pushing against the wall. When you come through the ball, that's when your head can move when you come through the ball. So here it is again. You can do a little faster. That's kind of how we want to feel. Maintain our head nice and still will help us throughout our swing and ultimately have our goal of hitting the ball straight. All right, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is your putting. We all want to make more putts. We all want to be better at putting. Now, I know I have this putting green here, but you do not need a putting green for this drill, this exercise. All you need is an alignment rod or even an iron, another one of your clubs. I'm just going to show it on the putting green for my demonstration. All right, so all you're going to do, take your alignment rod, put it on the ground, and line it up. You don't even need a ball for this, guys. So after we put the alignment rod on the ground, we're going to set up to the rod, have our line and our putter here line up to the line on the rod. Now when we take the club back, we're going to arc our stroke slightly. Everyone has a slight arc in their stroke, but what this alignment rod is going to do is when you get back to the center, your line should be right on top of that alignment rod. So you want to feel, take your stroke, but you want to have this to come back to center when you're going to make contact with the ball. The last thing I want to share with you guys is a common problem that a lot of us golfers have, which is sliding our hips throughout our swing. Now, I don't know if I'd call this a drill, but it's something that you can do while you're just sitting around at your house, a little bored, to just maintain that muscle memory with your golf swing. So all you need for this is a club. Put it across your chest here. And when we take, we're gonna shoulder turn and hip turn on the way back at the same time. So we're gonna turn our shoulder like this on the way back and see how our hip moves here. When our hips move, we do not want them sliding like this. We want them pretty much locked in place. So when we turn around, this turns with our shoulder like this. And when we come through the ball, our left hip, we're pushing off the ground like this. There is going to be a slight weight shift to our front side here. Then we're coming through the ball. As you can tell, there isn't a lot of hip movement throughout our swing. Just kind of doing this nice and slow with a purpose, kind of feeling the motion throughout our swing is really going to help you stop from sliding your hips, which causes a ton of problems out on the course. Alright guys, that was just a couple different things you can do while you're just sitting around at home, or if it's raining outside or when it gets really cold out, to maintain your skills out on the golf course. If you can do just one or two of those drills that I just showed you every single day, it's going to really help you maintain consistent scores and help you get a little less frustrated out on the course. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please leave a like and comment. It helps me out a lot. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Like I said before, I'm going to start posting on YouTube a lot more consistently, hopefully a couple times a week. This was an inside video, like I said, but there's going to be more coming outside, out in the course, kind of course management, in-depth tips and tricks. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one.